You did your best, King Archimedes, and you shouldn't be ashamed of yourself for that. My best wasn't good enough. I let the Bionicle Empire crumble. You didn't let it crumble. It crumbled on its own. Even if you had ruled differently, it was gonna happen. Why, though? Why? That's just the way things work. It's not easy ruling a nation. I know. But why does it have to be the Bionicles? Why couldn't it be the minifigs? Well, that I can't answer. And now I've lost Nulsha, my most loyal subject. Oh, you shouldn't say that. Icarax and I, we're quite loyal to you. Isn't that right, Icarax? Yeah, I suppose I am. I mean, you let me get away with murder for being loyal to you, and, you know, I don't have any friends left in this world either. My friend was killed. Your bodyguard was killed. Both by monsters. So, really, all we have left is each other. But will each other be enough to survive any longer in this world? What do you mean? Well, clearly monsters are popping up day in and day out. Every day a new horror appears. We just haven't been seeing them lately. It was a horror that killed your bodyguard, King Archimedes. It was a horror that killed your friend, Icarax. And it may be a horror that kills the three of us. Now listen to me. I don't think that the three of us, as close as we are, I don't think we can stand against monsters. We're no longer an empire. The gangs can survive just well on their own because they have so many friends. But for us, we've just got the three of us. And I don't think we can win. What on earth are you thinking? A little radical, but I've got a plan. I will not make any kind of friendship with those traitorous gangs. Okay, calm down, calm down. That's not even what I had in mind. It's not? What I was thinking of is some kind of alliance with, the minifigs. The what? You heard me. The minifigs. Oh my god. Well, wouldn't it be better than joining up with the gangs? At least the minifigs are civilized, and we aren't technically their enemies, like we are with the gangs. The gangs hate us. Not the minifigs. They're just competitors, is all. But if we made some kind of friendship, alliance with them, we might be able to survive. All on our own. Well, that definitely is extreme, like you said. What are you thinking, Archimedes? I don't know what to think. Allying with the minifigs? It's half their reason that our empire fell. No, it's not. Yes, it is. The minifigs got to the Arthene mines first, and they started collecting a ton of money before the Bionicle Empire could. They assembled their army, enforced the law, and made sure that no one went into a gang. You just don't get it. That's not in their character to join a gang. Bionicles want to join gangs. Bionicles want to get weapons and fight. Not the minifigs. They're interested in colonialism. That's all. I guess you're right. Look, if we join with the minifigs, then we'll be safer. Things are changing, and I'm sure the minifigs are suffering too from the monsters. So, why don't we just meet with them? To be honest, King Archimedes, I don't see too much of a problem with it. It's the gangsters I hate. I don't even know a single minifig. I guess, but the question is, will they be willing to make an alliance with us? We're no longer an empire, are we? Just three Bionicles, looking for someone to befriend. What? I say we just head for their main fortress right now and speak to their dignitaries. I don't see the problem. Me neither. So we're going? I guess so. If I am not mistaken, Carlos, it was you who came in contact with one of those bizarre monsters, yes? Yes, me and one of the other soldiers in this base. He's somewhere around here, I'm not sure. Then you might want to see what we've been studying. Come here. Doctor? Hello there. Carlos, look inside this. Ew. What is it? Oh. It's a minifig. That looks nothing like a minifig. Well, I should say it's a dead minifig. But, it's been going through some weird, physical changes. Why? Exposure to Arthene. This is one of the bodies of the miners. We believe that once the victim of Arthene poisoning has been killed, then the mutation kicks in. We know that Arthene has some sort of mutagenic abilities, and, well, what it does is it begins to mutate after they die. And we've stopped all of the mutation in this stasis chamber, so it's not gonna get any worse, but fortunately, something that's dead can't be mutated and cause any harm, so it's able to manipulate flesh. Not manipulate, just so much as change randomly, and we don't know why. That's why we're studying. But you should come over here, too. Inside this chamber right here are some of the last nullified Arthene crystals. Nullified? They don't emit radiation anymore. We found out that fire, or heat, is able to stop the crystals from emitting any kind of radiation. In this state of being, we've been able to very successfully study the crystals and the chemical components that make up them. And we found some surprising results. I want you to come over here now. Observe this. Inside this giant green container is a fragment of one of the monsters. We've been studying it, and its half Lego, half bionicle existence. And this is the most intriguing part. We found similar chemical strains in this as there were in Arthenian crystals. They have a connection, precisely. Prime Minister, I still think it might have been a little bit of a gamble to leave behind Colony Faith completely unguarded. Well, you were unsafe there anyway. To be honest, I think the monsters would have gotten you either way. I think you're much safer here at Fort Mercy. Yes, I know that, but I've formed a bit of an attachment to my colony. I've ruled it for several years, ever since we came to the new land, if I'm correct. And to be quite honest, I don't like leaving it. I have almost no authority at Fort Mercy. It's not even my place. I sort of like being in charge of everything. You still have your rank. That'll give you a lot of say in how we run this base. But not all of the say. You're being unrealistic. I want my colony back. If I may, inquire, General George, those soldiers that Brian is training, they don't look like Empire soldiers. They aren't. Then what are they? Citizen soldiers. Stupid guard duty. Hey. Whoa, what the? What the hell? Colonel Carlos! Colonel Carlos! What is it? I think we got a problem. Okay, I'll come up. Take a look. It's just out there. Oh my god. Bionicles.